Joining me now, the Democratic Florida Congresswoman introducing this bill, Stephanie Murphy. Congresswoman Murphy, good morning. Thanks for being on the show.
Great to be with you.
So let me start there with the criticism of your bill so far, coming from Tucker Carlson and others who say this is basically an attack on civil liberties. This is, quote unquote, cancel culture run amok, a slippery slope meant to happen.
You know, I'm not surprised to see someone like Tucker Carlson misconstruing this bill to incite fear and to create space for the radical right-wing views to continue to be a part of our society. But look, I used to be a former national security specialist. I've been through the SF-86 process. They ask you about everything from your work history to your foreign activities to your mental health, police record, so that they can determine whether or not you are reliable, trustworthy, and of good conduct and character and loyal to the United States. So a security clearance is a privilege, not a right. And I think that if an American participated in the Capitol attack, or if they subscribe to the dangerous and anti-government views of QAnon that have been linked to that attack, then they really have no business being entrusted with our national secrets.
I assume that's what gave you the inspiration to put this bill together, Congresswoman?
Absolutely. And anybody who's held a security clearance understands what's at stake. That we put a lot of resources and human lives at risk to collect intel so that we can make good decisions and secure our country. And if we have people who have bad intentions, who aren't of good character, they don't deserve to be in possession of that kind of information that can harm this country. And certainly somebody who participated in an effort to overthrow the U.S. government shouldn't be in possession of information that could hurt this country.
Is there something in the bill that would sort of backstop against what some have described as, you know, the potential for a slippery slope here? Sure, today it's QAnon, right, written in. Tomorrow, what if it's something else, another type of belief?
It simply asks if you participated in the January 6th event, it should be disclosed if you participated in that violent insurrection. And it also asks if you are a part of any organization that believes in these kinds of conspiracy theories. And then it's up to the adjudicator to take that information and decide whether or not you are worthy and can hold our state secrets secure, and whether or not you can be trusted to hold a security clearance and work for the United States. You know, I don't think it's a crazy idea that if you participated in a violent attempt to overthrow our government, that you shouldn't be allowed to work for that very same government. And to be clear, QAnon is a crazy conspiracy theory that says former President Trump was under assault by Satan worshipers, and as a result, government leaders should be arrested, tried, and executed. And we've seen that conspiracy theory result in violence, whether it's the pizza parlor shooting in Washington or the most recent attempt to overthrow the government. How somebody who discloses their affiliation with these organizations or these activities would be deemed suitable to hold a clearance and serve this country and uphold our Constitution is hard for me to imagine.
Very quickly, Congresswoman, do you believe this bill has enough support from your colleagues that could make it through the House?
Look, this bill isn't about Republicans or Democrats. It's about Americans who care about combating violent extremism that is here now on our shores. And so I know that I have a lot of Republican colleagues who've served this country who've also held a security clearance, having gone through the SF-86 process. And I'm hopeful that they can see that we need to be able to root out this kind of extremism in our government organizations and in the military and in other places where people are entrusted with our national secrets. So I'm hopeful that we will be able to move this on a bipartisan basis.
Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy, thank you so much for talking through this with us here on the show. We would love to have you back. We appreciate your time. Former Treasury Secretary